A really weird hand movement to see like that. It kind of stands out in your mind, like, why did she move her hand that way? Like, it's a weird thing to do.
Yeah.
But like, she takes the money and like kind of tosses it in the air and catches it in the other hand, and then quick puts it in the drawer, right? Kind of like it's a bit of a spectacle, right? Thank you. Come again.
Ginko catches it, starts walking to the door.
Tell Barbara we sent you.
And then you see the axe. He starts walking back around the table, walks up to her, and just looks at her for a second. Gives her a little, like, puzzled look. And then he just continues around back, and then now he walks out the door. Because it's just like, it took a minute for the things to start going, and he's like, hey, now he's just thinking about it.
And you, as on your way out, you hear the old man, "You are too nice," berating his wife for not taking advantage of you.
Yes. And then I will head across the street.
And kind of as you leave the door, you hear her say, "He reminds me of Herschel."
Right.
So
I do have a potion of superior healing, so I'll use that first.
I think I've got actually a thing over there. You can. Is that a superior? It looks like a superior.
I made a set of those. But I did the red.
Yep.
Oh, I think this is too many. Isn't it only 8? It's maybe 84 plus 8. I think this one's too many.
No, that's 8. I can count them from here.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, I didn't see the ones hiding in the thing.
Oh, because one over here says supreme.
Oh.
Maybe
this one's not labeled. Potion of superior. This one was
there you go.
Healing.
Okay.
Let's give you that. And then.
Would not do that again. That smell that resin made. Oh no!
I have a resin pot downstairs to.
Okay, I mean, if you can do it.
I can do it out here, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I have a garage under the house. And I was like, oh, that's
9, 13, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22. So I'm 22. I'm going to give 11 to me. So to Anansi the spider, and then that means 11 will go to the host whenever I get that staff off.
Okay.
And healing 2.
So you have 2 health levels. You got or hit points. You have to.
Yeah, and I'm cursed, so.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I don't get to. Well, because I didn't crit, I didn't take any flesh damage to my cleaver, so I can heal myself this way, but I can't heal with long rests. Okay. So
she has a lot of really cool buffs that she can do.
Yeah.
She also has a lot of very hard things to get around.
I like that. I do love that. The little trade, push and pull trade.
Yep.
Okay. Actually, no. I will just.
I mean, you were down to like 2 or 3 hit points in that combat, right?
Anansi still had. She had 19.
Okay.
So she had a little bit left.
Your host was. Yeah,
my host had 2, and I drained all my blood pool down. So my blood pool's empty.
I wasn't. I mean, I healed myself in the short rest, but I mean, I was.
Yeah, no, she was 1 or 2 good hits away from being dead.
Yeah, from being dead. Okay, so I'm looking around for a couple more potions of superior healing.
Okay. The potions of superior healing are, I believe, 250.
Okay.
Let me double check that, but I believe that is the economic price of potion of superior healing.
What about a potion bottle that magically refills itself?
Those are cheaper, right?
The mage looks at you.
Yeah, grab it, dump it out. You know, how much for this empty bottle?
That is not a thing.
So it's 250. Are there any magical items that passively heal the wearer?
Are you asking the DM or are you asking the proprietor of the shop?
The proprietor.
You're looking for something that will give you vitality.
Yes.
Should you get cut, would heal the cut.
Yes.
We have this ring here. Wait 1 second. And he like kind of rifles through the like there's a display case, right? But he's rifling through like underneath the display case. We have this ring here, and he sets it up on the counter. It is a nondescript, like just simple gold ring.
Okay.
That once a day will give you a D4 of healing. Small amount of healing to top you up at the end of every day, should you need it.
And does it like he's truthful, or should I roll to see if he's truthful?
Oh, he seems like he's trying to sell you a magical item.
Okay. How much for it?
I could part with this item for the paltry sum of 500 gold pieces.
Not worth it for only that level of healing. Is there a way to enhance it if I buy it to heal for more? A way to additionally enchant it?
You would like a custom enchantment?
Yes.
This is something that we can do. But if 500 gold is outside of your budget, I'm not sure that you could afford my services.
Oh. I'm trying to see if there's anything, mystery things I have in here that would be interesting to him. Wasn't my sovereign brew worth a lot of money?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have how much would it be worth?
I can double check that. I do remember that.
I remember it's worth a lot.
You know, I don't remember the prices of all these things.
Yeah.
I require the World Wide Web as a spider that I am. Yeah, I don't have my all my sheets back here, right?
It's a lot. Yeah, I remember it was worth a lot because Otter wanted to buy some.
400.
Okay. Okay. I bring that out, and I say,
This appears to be slightly used. I can give you 390 for it.
yes. And then, if I give you this, how much for an additional enchantment, and how much more vitality would the enchantment bring to the ring?
How much more are you willing to pay for? You seem like someone who has a little bit of coin. You're wearing the armor now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, you have. Did you put the monk's clothes back over it, or are you wearing the armor over the monk's clothes?
The armor's over the monk's clothes. I didn't even think about that.
Okay.
I just put stuff right off.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Which is interesting because like the monk's clothes are like, I mean, they're not clean. They're kind of shabby,
yeah.
Right? So you have, not that you would notice necessarily, or that you would notice, but I'm going to say you notice that the wizard notices that you have a very special aroma of somebody who has probably been working unbathed for a very long time, without ever going outside to take a shower.
Yeah.
Ginko thinks it's fun. There's nothing wrong because he hasn't taken a shower.
Natural musk.
That's pretty much 8 acorns are his deodorant.
Yep.
I'm just gonna do something.
Okay.
'Cause I got
You gonna
some
come back over?
Yeah, at some point he would have just left and gone straight across. So you would have just seen that axe just.
potion of sharpness. Well, I don't have that. It's oil of sharpness. But I'll say that.
How many of the healing salves? Yeah, probably not. I guess I should mention that.
So you pull out the oil of sharpness,
Yeah.
and he says, "Oh, I'd be willing to work in trade for that."
Sorry, I'm just like reading up because I don't even know what this one is.
I would say you have 3 wraps
Okay.
that allow you to do 1d8 healing.
Perfect.
And it takes an action,
Yeah.
a full action. And then you have it's a little like candied like nut husk,
Okay.
right? Like it think of it like it is a dried kumquat
Okay.
that you can squeeze and breathe in.
Mhm.
That will heal you for 4d4,
Okay.
and you have 2 of those.
Okay. Cool.
And she gave you back 5 gold.
5 gold. Okay.
Yep. So that's what you got for 45 gold, or 40, whatever the change was. Yeah.
Oh. I don't think I'd ever use this one either. The potion of longevity reduce my physical aid and just take over something else. So I bring out both the potion of sharpness and the potion of longevity, and I show them to him. And I ask, what can you make for the trade of that?
What are you looking for?
An item that can passively heal me for as much healing as you can possibly imbue into it.
He leans back off the counter a little bit, and like he takes this pose. Well, and then like his face just kind of goes blank for a second, and like I suppose I could get you something that would allow you to heal over time. When you say the magic word, it would give you a duration of healing for an amount of time that would allow you to use it once a day. It won't be a lot of healing at one time, but it would be a small amount of healing over a longer duration of time. Very handy if you are going to be in long combat and you need just a little bit of a pick-me-up, or if you have foes coming at you and you've already been injured.
Yes, that sounds like it would meet my needs.
Okay, well, I can. I have the items here that I need to get started with that. I could probably get that enchanted for you in about 2 months. I could.
Okay.
I tell you what. Why don't you stop back in tomorrow morning? Let me reach out to some of the other item vendors in the city below and see if we have something that would meet your needs. And I can tell you where to find it, or be the middleman for a modest finder's fee if 2 months does not meet your time frame.
Yes, we'd be leaving in the next couple of days, so 2 months would not work. But we can come tomorrow and see what we have.
Okay, I will make some inquiries and see what we can either what is readily obtainable or what can be obtained readily.
One more option, and I pull out the potion of vitality if you yourself can enchant this by tomorrow, this one as well.
Alas, it would take far more time than 24 hours to devise such an enchantment. You really will need to find something that has already been enchanted, because that is about 8 hours worth of work a day for 2 months.
Okay. Then I shall see you tomorrow, and we shall see if it bears fruit or not, this venture.
Very well. I will see what I can find. And you hear him, he then kind of, Fari, can you please come out here? And in Dwarven, he kind of like chitters something to Fari. Mm-hmm. And Fari's like, and like goes out the door, takes a right, and starts heading down.
Yeah.
Down.
I don't know if anyone noticed, but there's just an axe just hovering from your perspective right next to you. Just standing there.
How big is my mom?
Yes, that's a good.
I mean, he's human sized, so okay. Smaller than the Goliath.
Yeah. No, you're probably like what?
My character is about 2 feet 3 inches tall, so
like half of me. A little bit less. Like past the knees now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I said we shall come back tomorrow, and Ginko, we should go get what we said we'd get for the children.
What did we say we're going to get for them?
A bow and 2 long swords.
Oh, yes.
Short swords.
Short swords.
Long swords would be bigger than the kids.
I point to my axe.
And again, this is a quick trading zone.
Yeah.
I mean, they make weapons further down in the mine.
Yeah.
So you can come out here and you can see a whole bunch of weapons that have been made by like junior apprentices that are not up to snuff for dwarven standards to be sold, in a major city. Yeah. However, like these are great, like no, this is like so above table.
Yeah.
These are like the knives that you find at like the memento shop, where you're like they're locally made artisan knives, right? Yeah. They're crap knives, but like still honestly better than most knives you're going to get other places in the realm or around Eldathra, because these are dwarven forged knives. So even they're going to be better than any human made knife, right? Or blade. The bow is made from this really dense, almost metallic wood. It is like when you pick it up, it's a little bit heavier than like a normal bow would be, right? But like you draw it, and it's got a much heavier draw to it. Maybe you might be a little bit concerned whether or not she'll be able to pull it.
Yeah.
But it is a very nice looking bow.
Yeah. You can grow into it.
Yep.
And then, so
are you going to buy some arrows as well?
Yeah, arrows and a quiver, and all of them are getting new clothes and leather armor.
Okay, so that's going to run you. I'm going to say probably 35 gold. It's nothing magical, just basic equipment. So.
That's a 7, and then 8. Okay.
Ginko's going to grab. He's got guess you would have seen these as well, but he's got some javelins.
Yeah.
That he's been carrying with him. I'm sure you mentioned that, but he's got 4 of them and put them up. And he goes, gold?
Oh, you want to sell them?
Yeah. He got him because his character. But
Yeah.
He's not going to use him.
So, roll a D100 for me. We'll make it simple. Roll a D10. Anything. So 1 to 6, it was Elven forged.
Okay.
7 and 8, it was like Goblin or Orc forged.
Yeah.
And 9 or 10, Human forged.
Okay. 1.
1. So that was, you have how many javelins
4.
do you have? 4. So you got 1 that was a very well crafted Elven javelin. Keep going.
8.
8. That's a Goblin javelin. I gotta hang up. Put my middle finger. 6.
That was
Elven.
10.
10 human. So
Human, Goblin, Elf.
yep. They'll give you 5 gold for the human one. They will give you 5 silver for the goblin one.
Yep.
And they'll give you 15 gold for one of the elven ones.
Mm-hmm.
The other one they'll give you 25 for.
Okay.
It is really nice.
Okay.
And it's when he pulls it out and you see it, like, it is nice. It's not magical, but it has that same like special craftsmanship that you can tell that like it's probably way more durable than the other one.
Ginko does not understand
Mm-hmm.
it, so unless someone interrupts, he's just going to happily trade those in and collect his money.
Okay, so that's 25, 15, 10, which is
50.
50,
Yeah.
and then
And 5 silver.
5 silver.
Yeah.
50 gold, 5 silver.
55 gold, and then he's going to take 5 gold. And again, he's going to present it kind of like a chip in, help out with, because you bought 2 short swords and a bow for the.
You want to help with the kids?
I feel like, it's maybe we could sacrifice 2 of them. I don't know what you want to call it, but
They sacrifice themselves. They
You're
learned
like-
the hard way.
really 2 of them just run off and now they're gone. So, yeah, so 95 to help kind of just contribute a little bit there. So,
I'll fucking do this time. I'm spending a lot of resources.
Okay. So, crawling into bed?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Oh. We didn't see your yaks on the way.
Mm.
Guess we'll have to.
well,
We'll look for it later.
future missions.
Okay.
I was thinking like another time.
So, headed to bed.
Yes.
Our everybody's head hits the pillow.
Yes.
You hear, it rousts you from sleep. You hear the sound of a bleeding yak, kind of going by the door, and
out, like the door outside, or
yeah, like you hear it, and like it wakes you up.
Yeah.
And you kind of like you look out the window and you see that like cart with the yaks headed out of town.
Oh, we're gonna go.
He's up at the window, and it's like that movie, right? He's just banging on the and he's just kind of freaking out. And I guess I don't know who else is in the room. They probably would maybe hear something, but then he's gonna get really like nervous and worried, and he's gonna jump down and start grabbing his stuff.
Okay.
Bye.
And out the window you go.
Yes.
After the yaks.
Yes.
That's how we separate us again.
You, madam,
I finally get a good dream from Law.
you do.
I did good!
You see in your dream, you are walking on this large web, and in the center of the web there is a small pile of corpses of other spiders, and like as you are walking towards it, like you walk towards it, but like you're not really in control of your body, and your parapets come down and you stab the spider and it just crumbles and falls off the web into the abyss below you. Each time you do it, like there's pleasure and joy, as you're killing your opponents who are not only serving a different deity, but also traitors to the race.
Yeah.
You do this, and like when the last one falls, you kind of like you do this like kind of spread out, like glorious feeling, like because each time like you get this high from it, and as you like raise up, you see the shadow of a mountain of Lolth there, and you see them like look down on you, and you get this deep sense of accomplishment and acknowledgement that you have been seen.
Finally.
When you wake up, you see the room has like become like webbed, right? Like there's like this much more webs in the room than were there before, right? Like there were really none there before, but like somehow in your sleep this room webbed. You didn't notice it before you left.
Okay.
It happened like after you left.
Yeah.
But even the window seemed kind of closed in and webbed shut. Like you kind of go over there and you like touch it, right? And like it's kind of a durable web, like almost like the your web.
Yeah.
You look down and like you feel like there's something different about that now, and it too has powered up. And I'll get you. I'll get you the additional details on your egg sac.
Woo! I have been seen. I have been blessed again. Yes.
Nothing like instilling more zealotry in a religious zealot.
Yes.
It makes me happy.
The kids were in the room when they wake up. I said, "And praise be to all." And then I bring them all through like a sermon.
In the morning, do you want to give them a sermon?
Yes.
Okay. So as you like walk in, like you can totally do so.
Yes. I give them a sermon, and then I don't know that we gave them the stuff last night. We just probably went to bed, so I give them all their stuff too after the sermon.
Okay.
I'm reinforcing that you go to my sermons because you get good stuff.
Nice. Okay.
And I will just say, left on Ginko's bed is a little piece of paper, a little note.
Oh.
But he doesn't know how to write, so it's just the crudest stick figure drawn, six-legged looking animal, and that's it. And that's just
nice.
It's just sitting there.
Let me see.
Doesn't know how to say like went for yak.
So,
intelligence.
Yep.
Nope, I don't know what it means.
No,
I was going to even have you try to roll a perception to see if you even see that it's there.
Oh, let's see.
Because knowing Anansi would not even pay attention.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, you might have seen this there, but you clearly did not understand the meaning.
I don't know what it means. I don't know if it was with you before. You just dropped it. I don't know if it's for me. I feel like a smidge bit bummed because I was going to give you the otter, but I am way more overjoyed because of lost things that pales
That's awesome.
Yeah. Sweet.
Woo!
Okay.
Nice.
And we have session in 3 days,
Yes.
I believe, and we will meet back up with the rest of our party.
Yes. I have been redeemed.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.